showtime.
I'll tell you what, you see, we've got a difference between two runners' stats. We've got Monsieur with the Strength HP build, Ursine going for the Strength Agility builds, and we are starting with the heal spell right off the bat.
This is going to be very interesting because the heal spell makes it so that they survive, and yes, they got an extra key and some muns. So they're going to have an extra key. Let's see what they do with it.
Yeah, that extra key is definitely going to come into handy. I would imagine with the money that they have, they're probably just going to unlock the door to just buy more magic keys, then raid that treasury.
And looks like they're both going to be getting extra keys. I don't blame them.
That's the right call. I mean, you can purchase pretty much the maximum that you can because you can carry up to 6 keys. Now, in Ursine's case, that's definitely going to be the play. I mean, on Monsieur, I mean, it depends because when you pick up that gold chest, it's anywhere between 500 and 755 golds. And Monsieur, not going to check right now. I think he's going to save first.
And Ursine's going to go to the... Actually, no. Monsieur might be looking to see if there is a grind. And Ursine's going to go inside, and she's going to do a thing, and... Ooh, she can't move.
I can't tell what that is. We got a fighter's ring early on, some wings. I have no idea what the bamboo pole is, but it's not a bamboo pole. One of them's a torch.
It is not indeed. And looks like it might be an herb or a torch in there.
Well, I didn't see an herb in the inventory. There's a torch, which we already knew. And there's the wings. And there's the fighter's ring for Ursine. And then there's that final chest. And that is a key. Ah!
Okay. Refund on keys. Good stuff. So right now, considering that Ursine was bonking, it's possibly Tablet that's going to be the play behind the castle.
Yeah, the problem with the Tablet cave this early on, well, we've got a torch, and yeah, that's definitely Tablet.
So that being the case, that's a free chest that Ursine did not originally have.
Well, we'll see what's in that chest because Tablet Cave has no enemies, so if you don't know your way out and you don't have a torch or that radiant spell, and it's another bamboo pole, what could it be? It's either a key or a torch.
That's a cursed belt.
Oh, a cursed belt. Ah, cursed belt. So that is one of the 3 belts that could potentially be in this scene. And that tells us right there that at least one of the 3 overworld spots are in play. And those 3 overworld spots are, we're talking the Hawk's Nest spike tile, talking the coordinates, and the tile in coal. Meanwhile, Ursine takes down a red slime, and Monsieur right behind.
Mm-hmm. And looks like Ursine is not trying to take on any scorpions, so red slime seems to be the play, especially at 9 strength.
And there's 4 points on the board for Ursine. 1 more we'll get, and that slime will definitely do it. Ursine is going to get level 2. Let's take a look at those digits.
Incoming 2, 2, 1, and a spell of radiant and outside.
Just a bit outside. 2210 for that level up.
Hey, that's not a level I want to be buying for $1. And looks like Ursine is going to be trying against the Scorpion. And the Wizard, ooh, baby breath. This is going to be a problem.
Yeah, Magicians, yeah, that's not great to see because, that's one of those early grind enemies that you tend to rely on because they give 8 experience points. But if they have baby breath in this early stage of the game, not the best enemy to go for at this point.
Teal also mentions that the Magicians also have heal. So you're not going to be taking them down unless you're going to one-shot them.
The Monsieur does get the one-shot on that slime. That's going to be a level for Monsieur as well. So he's got level 2 on the board also. Ghosts have stop spell. And if that's all they've got, then that's a pretty good grind enemy to go on. 4 points apiece. Looking to get to 17 for that next level. Here's a Warlock.
little above Ursine's pay grade. MonieurSlime will be going over to 3 now. 1, 2, 4. Again, no MP and no spells this time.
Now, low MP, I mean, not really concerning at this stage of the game. We can use heal twice, but yes, got the Demon Knights having hurt more. That's nasty.
Oh, to the Shadow Realm, courtesies of your Demon Knight.
Ooh, Monster going for the torch strats on that Scorpion. It pays off. That is going to be another level for Monster with 1 power, 3 speed, 2 HP, and still no MP. Wow, that's 3 in a row.
Hey, we like to call that a turkey in bowling. And surprisingly enough, again, no spells for the second time.
And these are just, and we have found ourselves a good old-fashioned jerk cave.
Hello, Bill.
Yep, in order to get the piece of candy that's inside his candy dish, the rainbow drop, well, we'll talk about that in a moment. First, we've got coal. Again, we mentioned that is one of the spots that we can search a tile for, and we've got the Stones of Sunlight, and that is one of the 3 things that we need to get that rainbow drop. The other 2 are to get the Staff of Rain, which is acquired when we find the Silver Harp and the Trading Cave, and Erdrick's Token.
Yeah, and the special thing about Bill here is that if you do not have Erdrick's Token, he will throw you out most heinously.
He most certainly will, Sinister, and that's going to be it for Monster. You can't really afford anything at the moment as Ursine continuing to grind.
Yeah, she's going to continue to grind, but MonieurSlime is doing a little bit of exploration, and I think he's...
Oh, they've got sleep, and yeah, that's just a punch back to start.
Hey, that right hook, yeah, that means he's going right back to start.
Ghosts have hurt as well to go with that stop spell, so yeah, that's not terrible. And there's a level up for Ursine, that'll be level 3 for her.
Looks like MonieurSlime is going to go and reacquire some torches, looks like.
The only bad news is that there is no gold grind to be had here, so if you want a silver shield, you're probably out of luck.
That or you're going to have to get it the hard way.
Absolutely.
First look at the Druid. Druid with an ambush.
Yeah, Druins, again, not strong enough yet to take them down. They have 17 to 22 HP for 14 experience points.
We got a town, and double town, twin towns. And welcome to Caitlin.
Yeah, Caitlin's a great place to find. Won't be able to get the coordinates just right now, but it's very close. If somehow these runners were to get Silver Shield money and it's there, it's still viable, but that remains to be seen.
That is true, and I think MonieurSlime still has a lot of keys. So
he may have a lot of keys, but he does not have a lot of luck. He can't get to that other town.
Demon Knight sends home yet another via the shadows. So Demon Knight 2 for 2 today.
Yeah, I got ambushed twice again. Demon Knights are one of those enemies. They're easy to get ambushed, and they are easy to dodge your attacks as well.
MonieurSlime wants to know what that second town is, so he's going to go right back at it. And Druid. So right now, thanks to MonieurSlime doing a little bit of exploration, Ursine's going to do a little bit of catching up. A Warlock. Nope, a little above their pay grade.
Ursine's about to get to level 4, but the Ghost dodges that attack. So we'll need one more hit in there. It isn't, not yet. Oh, another dodge! Bad luck there for Ursine, but that'll take it down.
Yeah, a little bit of happy feet right there. And Ursine's within a single experience point, and as she gets to level 4, it looks like they are going to sell. So MonieurSlime must be up to something, because do a little bit of selling here, probably trying to go for a copper sword, maybe small shield.
Yep, MonieurSlime had equipped the Fighter's Ring, and that is 2 attack power bonus. But as long as you equip it at any time, if you sell it, you still get to keep them 2 extra points of attack power. And yeah, I think you might be right, that Monsieur might be looking for, I'm going to go for the Fairy Water.
A little bit stronger than your torches. And Ursine seems like she's resigned into doing this grind, but here we go. MonieurSlime is going to do a quick heal and make the way to this town, and we have found Hawk's Nest. Ugh.
Yeah, too early to make a venture to find out what's behind that spike tile, so we'll come back later for that. Here is, look at this, this is where the fairy water could come into play. Does 9 to 16 damage. Skeletons have anywhere between 18 and 24. And there you go. We've got 25 points. So, yep, already the fairy water purchase paying some dividends for Monsieur.
Yeah, MonieurSlime is immediately... Oh!
Right before he can get into the cave, and we have another Hurtmore ambush, and thou shalt not pass, says the green dragon.
I heard you was feeding the bears. You can't feed the animals. Here's your citation. Go home.
Yep. And Ursaine continue to do the grind. Next level is at 82 points.
And right now, still no MP, so 82 points is going to be
Ooh, got an excellent move on that magician. Good job there for Ursaine getting the 8 points. And now we got a scorpion. This is where the fairy water definitely comes into use. Maximum roll, which is a guaranteed kill on that scorpion that has 10 to 13.
Looks pretty good, and this scorpion will do the trick. And again, we're now hitting level 5.
Here come the stats pouring in for Monsieur. We've got 1 power, 8 speed, 1 HP, 1 MP, and some spells. Ooh, the double more!
Heal and hurt more. Unfortunately, you only get 1 shot with shotgun, so make it count.
Yeah, when you only have 9 MP, Heal More uses 8, and with as low HP as we've got, it's pretty much a non-factor at this stage of the game. But the Hurt More, on the other hand, you know, if we find something like an Axe Knight or a Greed Dragon, we could try to get those experience points early on.
Yep, and that could propel right here. Ursaine doing the slow grind, and MonieurSlime, he found his target. That's a Warlock.
That's a guaranteed kill right there, and that's 28 more points on the board. So, yeah, 41 points away from the next level.
And Ursaine will be denied her next level because, well, the magician decides to embrace her inner Dalston and says, Yoga Fire.
Oh, Monster going for the fairy water, 14 points. Not enough to take it down, but the next attack or two will do it, and there it is, another 28 points.
Looking pretty good, and MonieurSlime probably gonna make a attempt to. Oh, never mind. He's gonna go right to the end. Oh wait, I take that back. He's gonna get a nerve.
Yeah, it costs 100 gold here in the town of Cantlin to heal up, so I'd imagine he'll buy until he's at 100. If he does one more, he bet at 104. No, he's not gonna go for the inn. Yes, he is gonna go for the inn.
He goes to the Ramada at Cantlin.
I hope for 100 golds the beds are really nice.
The grog better be on point too, otherwise I'm walking out.
Right. So, looks like Monsieur is going to check out if we've got some coordinates this afternoon.
Yeah, the last courts have been a little bit picky about who he's giving coordinates out to, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see if we do have coordinates.
That's why we bought those herbs, because Monsieur will use those herbs, because we don't quite have enough MP to heal enough, and there are coordinates. It's 19 south, 22 east. Bye-bye, Gwaelin.
Gwaelin's not on the cards. That seems very countable.
Unless, of course, we have a double continent, and those coordinates seem to be blocked by a body of water or some sort. We'll find out soon.
That is true. So right now, we're going to see if they are indeed countable. You might have to do a little bit of the south play first, MonieurSlime.
Yeah, this looks a little bit inauspicious, if you ask me, Sinister.
Dicey's the better word.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that might not be possible. It might be a 2 continents, or at least an extended continent.
Yeah, either 2 continents or a snake-like path workaround where you really better know your counting skills.
Hold on. I take that back. There's still hope. Let's see if there's a like a ford or something, or a bridge that makes it over there.
Yeah, that's the only thing right now. Or there you go.
Oh, okay.
But ooh, you need a lot of resources. I think it might be a little too early unless you go to the north and find a workaround at that point. I think we might be a little early for coordinates.
MonieurSlime is trying to make a guess. He doesn't know that he has to go 22 east.
Oh, there's Ursine knowing about the Jerk Cave. I think Ursine's now ready to do some exploration.
Indeed, and another scorpion incoming.
Scorpion with the miss there, so you like to see that.
Another big move. Alrighty.
Well, that's level 6. Let's see what numbers we've got here, Sinister.
1, 2, 4.
Yeah, the old math equation. 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 + 2 is 4.
Yeah, I can't believe we still remember that all these years.
So yeah, these levels have been pretty bad. I mean, our strength is 13. You know what that means? If we see any metal slimes at this point, they're not going to run away, because a little rule about metal slimes in this year's tournament is that if you have strength of less than 20, guaranteed those metal slimes will not run away. But, of course, we have a little bit of a trade-off. We limit the point values to 32 points times the level that you're currently on, capping off at 255 when we get to level 8.
Ooh, there's a town. Oh, there's a town in the midst of the count. So MonieurSlime might have inadvertently found the town while trying to figure out its count.
Well, absolutely, but has to get away from these droll matches. He's getting ambushed by everything but the kitchen sink here. Another ambush, and this one might send him back, and it's gonna.
Yep, Deputy always sends them back this early. And here's your citation. You're out past curfew. Go home.
Yep, so we know it's one of the few towns left to go. It could be Rimeldar, could be Breckenary. Of course, it could also be Garenham as well.
And with keys accessible, they can go into Town Hall if it is Garenham, and if it is Rimeldar, hey, that Holiday Inn, let's see what the maid's left behind.
And Ursine now with the Hurt More spell will take on this Druid to pick up the points. Monsieur at 226, we're looking at 337 for level 7.
Yeah, and Ursine is going to take a gamble and make it to that cave. Gold Fist about to do a thing.
Ooh, was able to escape from the gold man, only to run into another. Wow, we've hit gold country here in this continent, and it's the trade-in cave.
Hello, Ted. So Ted here would need an instrument, which we don't currently have, and then you get the staff that produces rain. So,
well, we found the knight, and it says to Ursine, "My gold, you hear me? Mine."
I suspect that the knight was not very knightly in his attitude, sending Ursine back to the house.
Right you are there, Sinister, as Monsieur continues to do this exploration and is trying to make it, trying to see if this is the counting spot for coordinates, but he's coming up empty.
Definitely not Millhouse, and looks like a deputy's about to send him back.
Well, they've got Hurt, so that, you know, that's going to buy Monsieur a turn, but doesn't matter.
We gave you a warning shot. Now you wanna act a fool? Yeah, we're gonna send you home.
All right, Ursine will go back as well. Had no resources left, so the intentional swamp death. So both of them are back to start. Chad has been pointing out that counting steps has been a little bit of a weakness for Monsieur, so that's why, again, it does look like countable steps, but if you've got that snake-like path, this still could be a Gwaelin seed for somebody. Goldmen have sleep, yikes. Oh, and they have hurt, wow. These Goldmen, you rarely see what Goldmen have because we are running away from them because they only give 6 experience points, but they do prove to be a quick cash fix if you need it because you do get 255 golds. That's going to be level 7 for Monsieur, taking down the Wolf Lord. We've got 3 power, 1 speed, 5 HP, 3 MP, and we have learned Return. So we have an Armored Knight on the Spike tile, so we need two Hurtmores in order to take it down. And while we can do that, problem is our HP is only at 44, so you need to come in there with good resources and hope that the Armor Knight doesn't chop you down for 44. Alright, Monsieur using the Hurtmore to take down a Metal Scorpion. Yeah, that experience advantage is starting to widen here for Monsieur. So he makes his way back to Cantlin. Ursine trying to take down this Warlock here. Trying to win the damage battle. Hasn't won just yet. Needs to connect on this one. That is enough. That will be level 6 for Ursine. Looks like Monsieur is going to take a shot at taking down this Axe Knight, or the Armored Knight here on the Spike tile, which may or may not have something. Monsieur getting all these encounters and then runs into a wolf. Able to escape from that. Have it again. Oh, runs into a golem. This could be a problem, but is able to escape. Alright, has made it to the Spike tile. Going to use the herb. Needs to connect on 2 of these Hurtmores. There's 1. Survive the attack. Needs to connect on the second one. And connects, and down goes the Armored Knight for 172 points. And we do have Erdrick's Sword for MonieurSlime, the big stick for Monsieur. And you know what? A pretty solid grind spot as well, given that you're going to get 172 points. So that'll be a death warp for Monsieur. But, man, that is a huge find right there. All right, Ursine has found now the Tablet Cave. Remember, that was the one that Ursine had skipped out on earlier. And she'll see the Cursed Belt. So we now know that all 3 tiles are in place. So there are 3 Cursed Belts in this seed, with one of them in right here. Can be sold for 180 gold pieces. We saw Monsieur make that play earlier. Gets the level up to level 8. Stats, though, again. And you know what? We're still at strength 19. Yeah, we had 3, 3, 4, 3. We almost had quadruple trays there. But our strength is at 19, so, there's a Metal Slime on Ursine's side. Could take it down. She's only on strength 13, so she's got a chance to pick up 192 points here. There's 1 hit. There's another hit. So 1 more hit for Ursine. That's going to be 192 points. This is on that turn. But again, at strength being at 13, that Metal Slime's just going to stay put. Doesn't do much damage either. Fairy Flute. So that's what it was. Monsieur has found the Fairy Flute as our coordinates item. Meanwhile, Ursine, and there is the town of Breckenary for Monsieur. Ursine can't get that 3rd and final hit. There's the 3rd hit, and there's a big 192 points. She needed that. We've got a half plate. We've got chainmail. Monsieur can afford the chainmail, so we'll upgrade that armor from the leather to the chainmail. Yeah, if Ursine can find another Metal Slime, again, strength 16, we could take it down. It's going to be good for 224 points. All right, so Monsieur will continue the exploration from Breckenridge. We see a cave. Let's see if we can find it. And a town next door, and it's the freebie cave. How convenient. So let's take a look inside this chest, and we find, oh, the death necklace. Wow. Don't see that very often. A nice prize here, the death necklace. It could come into play. And we find Rimuldar, or Rimuldar, depending on who you talk to. Which means we can stock up on keys and, of course, play the 2 keys for 1 chest game as well. Let's see a key refund. Why not, huh? Inside the chest, it's the fairy water. Another 47 points for Ursine. Finds a knight. That's a great enemy to use a hurt more on. That is going to be good for some more points, but here's a metal slime, and Monsieur's at 19. This is 255 free points for Monsieur. Gets the crit, and down goes the metal slime. That's 255 more points. That is going to be a level 10, level 9. 25 power, 4 speed, 2 HP, 1 MP, and no more free metal slime kills. We're at 44 strength, so now they're going to start running away. Meanwhile, Ursine back in Cantlin will go ahead and find out about the coordinates. She's going to see that the coordinates look easy, but they're not all that easy. We have found about the jerk kit, but not ready to go yet for Monsieur. Still needs to find the harp, traded in for the Staff of Rain, and still need to find Erdrick's token. Now, all 3 of the search tiles have been accounted for, so that means that the token could be in Garenham, or it could be in one of the caves. You know, it could be in Garen's grave, or it very well could be in Mountain Cave. We have not accounted for any of those spots yet.
So Hawk's Nest has nothing, and I'm saying
No. Welcome back, by the way, Sinister. Hawk's Nest had Erdrick's sword. I'll recap it for you. Hawk's Nest had Erdrick's sword. The coordinates had the fairy flute.
Ooh, so both of our homeworks is buried somewhere in caves. So MonieurSlime has a offensive advantage greatly.
Absolutely. We did get a big power boost just now of 25 at level 9, so no more free metal slimes. Ursine took one down, and Monsieur got one at the maximum 255 points. Next level's at 1500.
That is indeed true. So right now, Stoneman is looking like, yep, not doing that.
No, it's we don't have enough strength or HP to go after Stoneman. I mean, we could put it to sleep. Ooh, Drakeys have DL2 breath. Yikes.
Ooh, they were holding back.
They were holding back. I mean, let's face it, Drakeys only have 4 to 5 HP, but if you fail a run or you get ambushed, yep, got that little surprise there, and Ursine's back to start. There's another metal slime, and that's what happens when you have more than 20 strength. It runs away, so no 255 for Monsieur.
Well, slime on slime crime is never a good thing, and again, the token and the harp is still missing in action. Not to mention Erdrick's armor.
Yeah, Erdrick's armor, you know, it could be in Garenham, it could be in Mountain Cave, it could very well be in Garen's grave, but I think a lot of people are hoping it's in Sharlock.
Of course, because they want to play the pyramid and they want to play the game again.
Absolutely. I mean, the last time I did commentary, we had not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 key items in the pyramid last time. It was nuts.
Yeah, Erdrick's sword, death necklace, Erdrick's armor, and fairy flute, I believe.
Yes. All those good items right there. So there's 25 more points as Monsieur continues towards level 10. Ursine currently at level 8. We'll go after this metal scorpion, and Monsieur, I think he's thinking about going for some more armored knights.
Ooh, AK-47s. Anything special about these AK-47s today?
Well, I mean, it's 172 points, 2 hurt mores. But they got to connect both.
Here's one.
Oh, 39 HP damage, and Monsieur will lose out.
Apparently they have learned how to throw an axe, and that split their skull in two. Back to the house.
Yep, so Monsieur will not get those points, unfortunately. Meanwhile, we've got Ursine trying to find the flute. Has no MP left.
And looks like there's a town over there. I missed what that town was.
It was, I believe, Rimmildar.
Ooh, Keysville.
It was either Rimmildar or Breckenary, one or the other. We've seen them both, and Ursine did pick up that fairy flute. Breckenary.
Ah, Kingdom 6. We'll leave the torch lit for you.
That's right. But Ursine can't get there because she's getting ambushed by everything again. Just the red slime, though, so no problem.
And she's going to take a sleep at Kingdom 6. But right now, the slime is looking pretty interesting here. And right now, with this current experience, scorpions look delicious, especially when you crack their skulls.
Scorpions, and again with Erdrick's sword, we don't have to worry about using magic. You could do a lot worse. And again, with the sword, one-shot those warlocks, 28 points, little by little.
Yeah, step by step, day by day.
So, we still haven't found Charlock, still haven't found Garenham, and we still haven't found Swamp, Garen's Grave, or Mountain Cave. So, kind of makes me believe that if there is a second continent, it's pretty puny.
Yeah, and right now, slime has made it to the throat of the world, so nothing more over there.
Yeah, here is the town of Rimmildar. It was next to that cave there for Ursine. Oh, but here's a Star Wyvern, and it's an ambush. Ooh, 6 HP to spare.
Gonna gamble with the kill.
Yeah, taking a chance there, and it wasn't enough. Yeah, that's the problem with Star Wyverns, is that they have anywhere between 56 and 74. Rolled low, and it wasn't enough to take it down.
You hate to see it.
Yep. Went for the Hail Mary, and it fell just short. So we do have a silver shield and a large shield and magic armor here in the town of Rimmildar here, but that's a long ways to go.
Definitely don't want to go and do that.
But Ursine going to pick up some knickknacks here, the leather armor and the small shield.
It looks like slime is going to be heading northward again. And a wolf lord.
Ursine will pick up that death necklace that was in the freebie cave. And gets an excellent move, does Monsieur.
Oh, hello, Rufus. Giving out some free death necklaces today. That's a ghetto grind.
Absolutely it is. So what the death necklace does is you do become cursed like in the vanilla game, but you do get 10 extra attack power, but it costs you 25% of your maximum HP. Now the way the HP is building right now, attack power, we've been lacking up until, the last level that we got. Right now, if I had to make a guess, I don't think this is going to be a death necklace seed, but who knows?
There's always that stim pack, so...
That's right, Sinister. There's a Droll, and Ursine now back to the town of Cole. She hadn't been here yet, so she's going to get her stones.
So she gets her stones, and ooh, deputies are back. Catching the hurt, giving them a warning shot.
Now, trying to run away rather than go for maybe the hurt more strats, and does escape!
Oh, apparently the law does not bind slime. Another small heal, and he's going to continue to venture northward.
Finds a Spectre. Ooh, there's the dodge, and they've got baby breath.
Not delighting. They happy feet, or happy float, apparently.
Oh boy. Does escape from the demon. It's a dead end, though.
But he's gonna go and exercise his right to burn a knight. So that's a free 78.
Yep, that puts 3 points away to the next level. At this point, I think this is probably going to end up being a death warp for Monsieur.
Actually, he's going to take the fight.
He could get lucky here. That's 38. Ooh, 1 point to spare and gets the crit for another 78 points, and that is level 10. Wow, the clutchness right there, folks. We've got 3, 1, 6. Just another level.
That's an ick level. That HP is still looking mighty shabby.
Yeah, so much for this HP build, but that's what happens sometimes. Gonna go for the... no, that was an ambush there, and the dragon back to start.
I heard you was feeding them bears again. I'm going to give you a citation and send you home. You're not allowed in the park right now.
That's right. Alright, so where could the rest of these goodies be here? I guess it's to the east, maybe.
Likely to... Ooh, Magic Drakeys with the blessing as well.
Wow, so their bigger brothers, the Magic Drakeys, also have DL2 breath to go with those Drakeys.
It's starting to become a thing. It seems like of them bats, Count Dracula has given them the ability to spit hot fire in this entire tournament.
Now, see, if Dracula would have thought of that in the Castlevania games, Simon Belmont's legacy would have been destroyed.
That is true, but, well, he wasn't that brilliant.
Nope, not at all.
So right now, it seems like MonieurSlime doesn't want to take on any of the chaff, and at the same time, Ursine is taking some fights, but that disparity. Oh, Metal Scorpion's been blessed.
That's 3! Ooh, 3 enemies with DL2 breath.
Looks like people do not act right. Scorpions decide, yeah, this tail, we're gonna spit out fire. So to the nether, so coming straight from the nether realm.
Alright, ooh, another Demon Knight ambush for Ursine. And is able to escape.
So there's nothing to the west of Hawk's Nest, apparently.
Oh, another Demon Knight. Boy, it's Demon Knight country here. And Ursine does make it to Hawk's Nest. I don't believe she knows about the spike tile just yet. She's going to need to conserve on her resources. Well, she's going to find out, so she won't be able to take down the Armored Knight if she gets there.
Well, she might still be able to with a decent... Oh, no, she can't. That's right, because...
5 apiece. She's only got 8.
Mm-hmm. Now, had it been slime, that'd been a whole different story.
Right. Now, of course, if it was an AK or the Axe Knight, easy. That's 1 hurt more right there.
Maybe 2 if he's rolling a little bit higher.
Yeah, if he rolls high and you roll low, because there's always that chance you can cover the spread and still doesn't matter if he has 66 or 67 HP. Your maximum roll is 65. Now, Ursine has made it to the tile, but she's going to see the not-so-great news is that she's going to be a few bucks short.
And a credit card away.
Yeah, she's going to have to hope for a crit, and it doesn't even connect.
And
I mean, well, that is at least knowledge for Ursine. She now knows she needs to have more MP before trying again.
Rat-a-tat-tat, you get splat. So back to the house.
Metal Slime. We'll see if Monsieur can get the 255. Well, there's 1. There's another.
Ooh,
Denied.
We all know if the sound effects was allowed, we know that sound effect on that one. That denied sound effect from Unreal Tournament 2. And another Demon Knight.
There's been no shortage of those, that's for sure. Ursine makes it back. It's stopped, though, by a Wolf Lord. Now she has 19 MP. She needs at least 10 to have a shot. So I'm going to use one of the Hurtmores here. I don't know if I like this play, just in case there's a miss.
Hey, there's a rule. There's a rule when we talk about chances. If it ain't 100%,
Oh, well, never mind that chance. She just got ambushed. That's going to ruin her day.
yep. There's a rule in Pokemon that most races have. If it ain't 100%, it's a 50% chance.
Exactly. Or if it's a 90% chance, it's a 10% chance.
Oh, no. If it's not 100%, it's a 50% chance, regardless on what percentage it is.
I get it. I totally get it. Unless, of course, you're playing Gen 1. Because even there's a 1 in 255 chance, or 256, one or the other, that your 100% chance attack misses still.
Yeah, but that's always been a bug gen, so... But back to the action, though.
Right. Anyways, yep, Monsieur's found his way back to Cole. Gonna rest up here. And Ursine, once again, getting just owned by those Demon Knights. Back to start she goes. I guess she wanted another shot with more resources. I mean, she could have filled up at Cole, but opted not to.
Right now, it's now the journey of where's the rest of the stuff, and right now, Slime is about 1,000 ahead.
And that's going to be a problem late game for Ursine. She's going to pick up level 9 right now. She's going to get that big power boost.
She'll get the good power boost, but is it going to be enough to still be brave? Probably not.
And we're seeing all kinds of encounters here as Monsieur will use a Hurt More against that Spectre.
And ooh, we got a cave.
Yeah, but we've also got a Stone Man. Monsieur's able to escape, and let's see what cave we have. Let's light it up. Let's not light it up.
That looks like grave.
It is grave, yep.
Ooh, Slime has now picked up advantage. So
Well, there's a Metal Slime. That could be 255 more points coming Monsieur's way. Well, there's one. That's a miss. There's another hit. That's 2. We'll have a chance to get that 3rd. But misses. Still on the field. Gets the crit when he didn't need it. Little overkill there from Monsieur, but nevertheless, that's 255 big points.
that's a big one. 255 big smackaroos. And let's see what's on the top. First chest of the day, money. Second chest of the day, we have fairy water. And on the third one, we have dragon scale. So now some defense.
Put on that dragon scale. That's 2 bonus defensive points. And just like the fighter's ring, as long as you have put it on at some point, if you sell it, you still get to keep the benefits.
Now, MonieurSlime is getting a little brave for himself. He's going to be going deeper into the grave to go search his homework.
And we still have 2 chests left here in the grave.
And right now, MonieurSlime does have 1,000 points. Well, not quite 1,000 anymore. Nope, still 1,000.
So far, not really getting encounters, so perhaps this is a tame grave. Who knows? There's an herb. And Ursine does make it back with 10 MP to spare. And going to just use the herbs to max up on HP. Needs 2. No ambush. All right, that's a good start. First Hurt More connects. She needs that second one to connect, though. Does it? It does!
So that's a hard-earned 172, and there goes a weapon.
The Erdrick Sword. That is the big one right there for Ursine.
But ooh, Golem decides, we're gonna put you in the oven.
Well, might as well have been for the better. It was going to be a warp anyways, a death warp. Level 11 has 28 power!
I have the power, apparently.
Yeah, yeah. To me, Death Necklace looks out to me.
Yeah, looks like that's out to lunch. 28 power. That's a double stim at 9 and 11. At this rate right now, MonieurSlime can pretty much... Ooh. He can pretty much...
have Baby Breath. Is able to take it down, but that's going to cost him some resources.
Yeah, at least a heal right now. Maybe 2.
I'm going to use the double heal, which means heal more is out for the moment, but Monsieur is getting close to that final chest here in this floor. One step has made it, and we've got 555 in gold.
All right, so he's gonna deuce out of there, and right now that means a lot of our stuff is probably gonna be in the mountain cave.
Well, that is true because we are still looking for Erdrick's armor. We are still looking for the silver harp. We are still looking for Erdrick's token. So don't forget, we still need to find Garenham as well. They could be in the Garenham chest as well.
Good point. But right now, MonieurSlime looks like he's mapping right now.
Well, Ursine's getting put to sleep. Can't run away from this gold man. Hey, by the way, agility's just a number. Just your daily reminder, ladies and gentlemen. And gets the perfect bid.
Ooh, the perfect bid plus some golden gloves for her problems. And ooh, this is Charlotte sighting.
We do find the big C on Monsieur's side in the southwest part of the continent. But we still don't know where Garenham is. We still don't know where Mountain Cave is or Swamp Caves.
That's interesting. So west, there's nothing. So we gotta find. We have to go eastward.
Monsieur, not able to escape from this night, is able to that time.
But he ain't gonna get very far.
No. Now, Fun finds a scorpion, able to escape. That's just a dead end. Gonna have to go around if you want to not take damage, because Monsieur has no resources left.
Some of it might put him out of his misery.
Yep, it will indeed.
Oh, Tila with a very interesting suggestion. Just dam the river and drown out the Dragon Lord.
Well, water does put out the fire, so it makes sense.
Well, I assume that he can fly out of his castle at any time, and it also messes up his robes. Why would you mess up your threads like that?
I don't know. There's a green dragon for Ursine. I'll have a chance to get a hurt more down on it. 58, a low roll, but that was still enough to do the job.
She's about to get another meh level, but hey, at least she gives revenge. She said, "I don't care. I will feed the bears."
And Monsieur will go ahead and pick up some more keys. Let's check this shop here. There's no shield. We'll pick up the Fisher-Price shield. Somebody called it the Fisher-Price shield, or my very first shield, or something like that. I kind of like that nickname.
Beginner Adventure's first shield.
Yes!
And just let you know, the Fisher-Price shield's also in LTTPR as well.
Oh, that is true. It is in Link to the Past Randomizer, that blue shield. Yep.
And if you was going based off of that, the large shield would be considered the lion shield, and the riot shield would be that silver shield.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, MonieurSlime with an extra 10 defense. That's going to help a little bit against some of the more mid-tier enemies, but Sherlock still don't care for that defense. They look at you and look like, I see you got a little bit of defense. Let me remind you that you are not strong enough yet.
Yeah, we're still looking to find Erdrick's armor, which, I think a lot of people are hoping it's in Sherlock. We will find out in due time. The harp obviously can't be there, and the token obviously can't be there either, because we have to have the rainbow drop to even gain access into Sherlock. But there's a crit for MonieurSlime, 28 more points. Going to try again for 172 more points. With the resources that he has now, I think he's got a better shot.
Yeah, he does. And looks like the AK-47 is shooting some more rounds. And that is success. Well done.
Very good. Next level is at 3,000 points there for MonieurSlime.
And we've seen this time and time again. You go and do a grind, eventually you will pay dividends, unless your opponent also did the same grind.
Yep. Well, unfortunately for Monsieur, had to burn a heal more, and that's not enough.
Yep, never enough on that one. So, about 700 right now, a little over 700.
Ursine sees the star. We're going to try to take it out with her more. Small chance to do so. Low roll. That ain't enough.
And she gets herself a set of hot wings for her problems.
Now she gets star-crossed. Meanwhile, Monsieur takes down a star wyvern. That's good for 105 points.
And MonieurSlime is going to try to make this lead even bigger.
I got very unlucky the last time. Let's see if he has better luck this time.
Yeah, it's a lucrative grind. If anything, I'd be trying to figure out where Swamp Cave is at. We already got what we need for Princess. We don't need to save Princess.
Ursine's already found into this cave, so oh, it turns into tiny gold. I forgot about the tiny gold. Hey, look, that's our fourth enemy with DL2 breath. Wolves have him also.
Wolf has been blessed. Apparently, they did not like being represented up in Twilight.
Right. So, to recap, that's the Drakey, the Magic Drakey, Metal Scorpion, now the Wolves. You know, there's still some enemies, some Sharlock enemies that we haven't seen yet either. I don't want to talk about them just yet because I always like to play a game that I wait for enemies that we have not seen yet, and whatever enemy we don't see last is what I want to put on that spike tile. And there's a couple enemies that we have not seen yet.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, though, this is starting to look like Sharlock's going to be a bit on the nasty side because we have golems doubling as Dutch ovens, and green dragons have a little bit more oomph in their step. So that is the thing.
Monsieur successful in that Armor Knight takedown, and if he can get just one more, that would be good enough for level 12.
With that ambush, though, that ain't happening.
No. And won't be able to run away to try to heal itself, so he'll have to wait for level 12 a little bit longer.
And Cinder Flame is having a blast. You get DL2. You get DL2. Everyone gets DL2. Let them all have fire.
Yep, that's right. Everybody look under your seats. You will find your DL2 spell, especially just for you.
And if you have the golden DL2, you have a chance to go and get 10,000 gold, courtesy of the best dressed man in all the land.
Alright, looks like Ursine's gonna stock up on some fairy water, and that's all she can get for the time being. Her inventory is full.
Stone men are now pulling on the Sandman routine. They got sleep.
Wow.
So, I'm saying that they're gonna have to go eastward. They're gonna have to go east and possibly southeast at that.
Yeah, southeast seems to sound like the answer from, what we've seen up to this point.
And there's that Dutch oven.
Yep. Voila! Your MonieurSlime is ready to go.
Cooked at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. All we need to do is box them and slice them up, and you can take them on the go.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, Ursine's back here in Cantlin.
And when we hit the hour mark, we will be giving you the update on where things have been so far, if you're new.
I think that's a good idea. We can give an update at that point.
And MonieurSlime is going back to the north, knowing that there is nothing but the throat of the world. Ooh, Wraith Knight. First look at him. And he has happy feet.
Ooh! That is number 5 that has been blessed with DL2 breath. The Wraith Knights have them, so that's now 5 enemies with DL2 breath.
I see 5 enemies with DL2. Can I get 6?
Yeah, and there's still some enemies that we have not seen yet, so we very well could get 6 before this afternoon is done.
We had to call this the afternoon of fire. You go see these enemies, your life is forfeit.
Pretty much there, Sinister. And again, we are still looking for Garenham. We're still looking for Mountain Cave and the Swamp Caves.
This has just been a very, very difficult seed for our runners, especially at this one. But hey, level 12 incoming.
Take a look at the numbers here. It's 2 power, 16 agility.
4, 8 in the spell of repel. Ooh, it rhymed.
Alright, so our agility is now up to 65, so that's nice.
But we always say agility is only but a number.
Right, exactly.
But that defense stem, though, does make it that MonieurSlime is not going to get hit in the back of the head by some of these more mid-tier enemies, like this Warlock, for example.
Meanwhile, Ursine has found Garen's grave. We know that there's nothing of real interest down here, but of course, she doesn't know that.
Ooh, the police is out. Today's badge number is 57221. Get your badges in chat. 57221.
Yep, and that red dragon, that fun police officer, not messing around, sending MonieurSlime back to prison. So with that, no, wait a minute. That enemy can't possibly be on. I'll call for Axe Knight. Axe Knight on the Spike Tile is my guess.
Hey, that Spike Tile in Swamp Cave might still be that officer of the day, so... Yeah, and the reason why we like to call him the police or the officer of the day, because when he's patrolling, the fun usually stops dead in its tracks.
Ooh, Ursine misses on the third hit. She's trying to get the 255, and there it is!
255. Free. And that'll get her to level 11, and there's that stim boost as well.
Ooh, Monsieur took a chance of that Metal Scorpion. It pays off.
Ooh, he's southbound.
He is southbound.
Ooh. If this swamp turns into something decent, this could be the play.
Very well could be, but we got a wolf to deal with and is able to one-shot it, no problem at all. Spectre goes down for Ursine. Another wolf for Monsieur. Again, no problem. There's a crit for Ursine on that Spectre. Crosses the swamp. Going to use some resources. Ooh, there it is. We finally found it, Garenham.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Garenham in the woods. Grandma got pies baking in the oven. You can go to the town hall if you got a key. We can check what's in the back of the town.
Man, Ursine running into a whole bunch of metal slimes in this little corridor here, but they both escaped on her.
She has cut the lead to about 600, but...
And that is going to shrink, but the problem is she's behind now on exploration because Monsieur now knows about Garenham. And again, we still have now we know that it's either going to be one of the swamp caves or it's going to be my guess, it's got to be Swamp Cave, and it's going to connect to a small continent that's going to have a mountain.
That could be the case, but let's see what's in Town Hall. So first chest in Town Hall, nada. Probably keys. Second one is wings, so Red Bull. Third one is Erdrick's Token. So Token was in Garenham. So Mountain Cave is going to have that harp.
At the very least, it is going to have the harp, and it could also have Erdrick's armor.
That is true. And looks like Angel said herb, a Red Bull, and a piece of ancestry. So he's going to use the Radiant spell. This is Swamp South.
Swamp South, indeed. Yep.
And he's getting out of there from the north end. And Mountain Cave right there.
I told you it was going to be a small continent. There it is. Yeah, that's Mountain Cave, all right. Has to be.
It really does. And that means after taking 10 steps to the face, MonieurSlime has the advantage. And
well, he's got a big advantage. And if he can go first try on this Mountain Cave, he's going to be set.
Yeah, if we can clear this in one, MonieurSlime has no reason to go back to Garenham.
Not a chance.
Star Raven might put a dent in that plan, though.
Yeah, one-shotting it is tough, and that's not a one-shot. Just going to use the attack to finish it off. Will do so, but that's going to cost him some resources.
At least 2 heals at the very... Actually, 2 herbs. That's not too bad.
Yeah, herbs are fine in this case. So here's the first chest, and we've got a torch.
A torch. Look like a lighting apparatus. So, torch on the first one. We got 4 more chests down below.
There are large shields. I think we saw a large shield in Rimeldar, but yeah, there is no gold grind.
MonieurSlime is going to go and take on a Spectre. He doesn't want any part of that. So, chest 2 and 3. Number 2, Erdrick's armor.
Well, I hate to say it. I hate to say it, folks. The 25,000 gold pyramid has been canceled today.
Indeed. So we will be having Scrabble today.
Right. Just looking for that harp. Nope, it's the final chest.
Yep, it'll be the 4th chest if Slime was to look. So that's a harp, and Slime has played it perfectly. Armor and harp, token. You can't ask for anything else. And by the way, while we're talking about the armor, that is the best armor that money cannot buy. Would you like to explain why, Carl?
Absolutely, because Erdrick's armor does many, many good things. You are able to do a heal walk. You will heal 1 HP every step you take. You have reduced damage on those hurt and hurt more spells. You have reduced damage on baby breath and DL2 breath. You are now completely invulnerable to both the swamp tiles and those electrified trap tiles that do 15 HP of damage, and you're completely resistant to the stop spell. It's pretty much an OP armor.
We like to call it the best, one of the top 5 armors in all of JRPGs, because I don't think there has been many armors that can duplicate those kind of results. So now the question for MonieurSlime is, where to grind? And he's going to go and he's going to Ted and Bill. He's going to already do his thing. He's going to get his homework done.
I just realized you call them Ted and Bill, so all I gotta say to you is, excellent!
Insert air guitar here.
Alright, so MonieurSlime looking to be in good shape to make it to the play-in race, and Ursine's been put to sleep again by the Stone Men, and back to start she goes. Looks like Monsieur has decided. Again, Monsieur never checked the swamp spike tile. I mean, there could have been a better grind to be had, but it looks like he's committed to the Armored Knights here in Oxness.
He does have a little bit of better armor, so he can definitely eat a few more attacks from Mr. AK-47 here.
If their Bill and Ted is the harp just a guitar, you better believe it is.
And that was the reference we were going with. And Rufus just giving out free death necklaces, and after you get the death necklaces, he gives you money.
Alright, so with Erdrick's armor, these Armored Knights won't hit nearly as hard, but yeah, you're still doing 34 damage. It has to connect, and it does.
Right now, most of the enemies in the Overworld are getting defense broken, but right now, we haven't hit the first enemy in Charlotte to be broken. That'll be the Wizard at 80 defense points.
Well, actually, Magic Wyverns are in Charlotte, too. No, Star Wyverns, and you're right, it's 80. Yep. Not Magic Wyverns, Star Wyverns. That's an enemy we haven't seen yet, or the Wyverns, for that matter.
We haven't seen Wyverns. We've seen a couple Star Wyverns along the way.
No Magic Wyverns, though.
Yeah, no Magic Wyverns, surprisingly enough. That's a little interesting. We haven't seen them around. I would say if MonieurSlime wants to check for a better grind spot, he might have to. He has the ability to walk wherever he wants. And Demon Knight sends Ursine back yet again.
Yeah, Ursine tried to take it down, but its evasiveness was no match for her.
Currently at 45 deaths total among everybody, and Bill is about to give him that candy.
Well, if Monsieur can stop sliding all over the floor. There's no business here. Go away. I didn't know that was the phrase.
Oh, yeah. You've done your business. Get out of here. Oh, Pylites say, this is my axe, and this is my axe. There are many like it, but there's none equivalent to my axe.
And Ursine, runs to the deputy. Going to try for the hurt more. It's a risky play. It's about a 50-50 chance that it's going to connect. Does get one on the board. Try to finish it off with attack. It's not enough, but it uses hurt. A break for Ursine, and she's going to take down the blue dragon. That is good for 190.
That's a special 180 in my heart right now. And meanwhile, MonieurSlime gets another 172 to add it to his total. And right now, the experience lead is looking pretty even.
It's very close. Yeah, the experience is close, but I would imagine that Monsieur is going to start to pull away. You know, again, Ursine still needs to find Garenham to crack the rest of this puzzle, and Ursine, was trying to take down another blue dragon, not enough.
Denied. And just like that, the deputy says, here, I'm gonna cuff you. I'm gonna take you back to the house via the paddy wagon.
See, Ursine got the 180, but then ran up against Phil Taylor.
Oh boy. And these AK-47s are not posing MonieurSlime much of a challenge, so... Oh! I stand corrected. They decided, we're gonna sidestep over here and throw an axe at you.
Yep, there's always that chance that an armored knight is going to dodge your hurt more, and that's exactly what happened to Monsieur, so he's denied.
And Pennsylvania,
Ooh, Ursine's on the right track. Oh my, Ursine is on the right track. This is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, Ursine's gonna be very happy, and if she can make it to the bottom of the mountain cave, we do have a game on our hands.
Oh, Demon Knight's gonna put MonieurSlime to sleep. Oh boy.
And remember, they do have hurt more, so it's still a bit of a pain, and he gets mowed down, sent to the shadows once again.
Wow. It's not necessarily wombo combo, but it's pretty darn close, Sinister.
Indeed. Ursine finds Garenham, and according to what chat is thrilled by this. And Pennsylvania real quick said, without me, my axe is useless, and without my axe, I am useless. So he or she finished that quote. So Ursine's gonna get her token over here, and she's going to be a happy camper. What she might do though is she might check that trap tile, that spike tile.
Yeah, she might check that, and if we have Axe Knights there, that's a great grind. And you know, you're not that far away from Garenham, so we'll see if she makes that play. Of course, if we have something like Red Dragon, she's in trouble. If I were Ursine, I would just forget the spike tile and come back after I finish Mountain.
Yeah, that's the play I would say. Wait until you get done. And she does exactly that. She's going to go into the mountain cave.
Perfect play here. Hopefully Ursine has a good dive here, so we have ourselves a race, because Monsieur is going to pick up level 13 here. Here come the numbers. We've got 4. 4. Nothing. 14.
4, nothing, 14. So, yeah, a little bit more of an MP stem, but still nothing for that HP.
Yeah, so much for this being an HP boost. See, I mean, we're at level 13, and you see that the plus sign is next to the HP, and we're only at 57 HP. There's something wrong here.
I think Ursine might have benefited from this. That gamble at our initial build might pay off dividends. It might not.
Yeah, it might, because, you know, right now, you know, the attack power has been great. The HP has been weak. This is definitely not going to be a Death Necklace seed unless, I mean, it's a long shot to say the least. Unless we get like a level that garners like 70 HP.
We have seen those in this tournament. We've seen stranger. We've had matches where everything was double digits and 2 were deep in the double digits, like 50 and 42 respectively.
So there's the harp. So she's set.
She has her homework done, but can she get
the armor?
Yeah,
she still needs to find the armor.
Yeah, if she can get to those top 2 chests right there, chests 2 and 3, she will get her armor, and she's going for it.
As long as she doesn't, oh no! At least for defense breaking specters.
Yeah, we're defense breaking these bad boys. So she's definitely going to get that. And she's got a knight. She's gonna actually swing for the fences.
Well, she wants to reserve her resources and is able to two-shot that knight. This is going to get a little dicey, but speaking of dicey, we've got the fun police on Monsieur's side.
57221 back in action.
All right, she's at the top two chests right now. Another Spectre bites the dust. And here comes the opening of the chest. And there's that armor. She knows she is in go mode. That's it for her. Doesn't even need to check the other chests.
Yeah, she decides, yeah, I'm out of here. She can't even return. That's rough.
Well, now, this Stone Man might send her back. Yeah, she's going to take the intentional death warp.
She might be able to beat the Stone Man.
Well, that's 83. She does have a chance. And it got it! Oh, 155!
Oh my, 155. And she's going to take an additional grind here. Never mind.
Well, no, again, she wanted the death warp. That could have gotten, let's see, she did 38 on that night. That could have been enough. It was a low chance. They have 36 to 47, but she will not get the points there. But yeah, now they're both in grind and go mode. So right now, Monsieur does have the advantage, but look at this. He's going to check what's behind the spike here in Swamp Cave.
He only has a 300-point advantage. This is very important. He got an AK-47 that he's dealing with right now.
Yeah, and that's another thing is, what does it take to get to that spike town? I mean, we've got AK-47s, and does get the double hurt more connection. That's 172 more points. Ursine going to trade in that harp to get her Staff of Rain. Uh-oh, and more AK-47s.
Well, that's good for him, because he needs 5725.
I mean, if anything, it's going to help him get towards that next level up, but it's going to reduce the amount of resources he has on whatever's on that spike top. Of course, if it's a Zonk, if it's, Red Dragon or a Stone Man, or another Armored Knight, whichever.
This is interesting, because with a second AK-47, and it's right outside of Garenham, I would expect him to probably decide what's more efficient, going back and forth to Garenham and possibly getting keys, or taking the lucrative grind here and then just go back to Hawk's Nest.
Well, he's probably going to grind here for now. I would imagine once he runs out of resources, he'll go back to Hawk's Nest.
Yeah, because either one doesn't look like it's going to be interesting. And remember, Club C is to the far southwest, so they got to go near the border for that one. Or sign at 13.
I mean, you could always grind in Charlock, and maybe there's a more lucrative grind there, but none of the options are really too appealing, I must say, Sinister.
That is true. None of them seem like something I would go with.
Now, Ursine, no, she does not have enough to buy that large shield here in Rimmaldar. She's 142 short. I wonder if she's going to make that purchase.
It'd be interesting if she stays around here a little bit. And
yes, she is. She's going to get the tiny gold. She needs 142. That's 127, so she'll need to come back again.
Interesting play. She's gonna take Rufus's blessing and say, okay, you already got a death necklace, but here, we'll give you some money to go about your business.
It's a fine play for Ursine, low risk. It's very close to the town, and she makes it back. No problem. She's got her large shield right there.
And Slime is going back to Hawk's Nest to do his grind there.
Unless, of course, he gets put into the Dutch oven by this golem.
Nah, he's gonna get away. He's gonna waste 6 seconds of his life.
Yeah, Fairy Flute, guaranteed sleep on Golem, so, yep, there it goes. Oh, gonna try to take it down. It's a bold strategy.
Well, here's the gamble, though. He's gonna have to heal more, and then hope that the Dutch oven stays unlit.
That's exactly what he does there, Sinister, and it's still asleep.
And back in the oven you go. 18 seconds hemorrhaged on that Fairy Flute this time around.
Alright, so Ursine with the large shield, and you can see that defense lead And you look at the gold for Monsieur, he does not have enough to purchase that same large shield, so there's always that chance he goes to Charlock with just that small shield. Ursine looks like she's going to make the same play and going to grind on the AK-47s here in Hawksness. So let's take a look at how close this race is between the two. They both know where Charlock is as Ursine finds the score, but yeah, it's about 1,400 points. That might be a tough sell for Ursine to come back from.
Well, that's at least one dive for Slime. But we've already made it to the top, to the hour 15. So let's do a stations check and an item rundown. I'm Sinister Sama. Joining me in the booth is LOZ Cards. We also have Angel FM in the tracking spot and Gambit 017. Giving you the action live on the stream, or as live as you can get. We're going to leave it to Cards to do the item rundown.
Sure thing. Before I do that, last level up was 1, 2, 11, 15 plus the sleep spell. And here were the items for those of you who may have missed it. So we had the... let's talk about the 3 surge tiles. So the cold tile had the stones of sunlight. The coordinates tile had the fairy flute. And we also had Erdrick's sword that was found in the Hawksness tile. We also had Erdrick's armor in the mountain cave, as well as the silver harp. We had the token in Garenham, and the death necklace was found in the freebie cave.
And there was your item rundown. Ursine's going back into Hawk's Nest. This time around, though, she is a little bit more armed. And I think she decided, no, I'm going to go and take care of that. And, ooh, she's going to fight this one out, not knowing that. That's a Dutch oven.
Can't use the return spell here. Yep, here comes that fairy flute. Looks like she's going to make the same strategy that Monsieur did.
Yeah, right now, 1,600, almost 1,700 experience. And no, she's not. She's just going to say, nope, I'm not doing this.
Nah, I don't blame her for that move. Uh-oh, and here comes that Dutch oven again. It's like, you're not going anywhere, Ursine.
We need to make that pizza, and you are on the menu.
And yep, Monsieur back to getting all rested here in Cantlin. Back to the grind in Hawksness.
Ursine made to the AK-47. Unfortunately, though, she might be, yeah, she's gonna have to heal more. She might be able to handle one more axe to the face, but we'll see.
Yep, but this has to connect or bye-bye. It does connect. So we've seen a lot of misses on MonieurSlime's side so far.
Ursine hasn't had that same displeasure yet, though.
Lead is now 1,700 points for MonieurSlime and can't run away. I don't know why. Probably because it missed or she got ambushed. Yeah, got ambushed, tried to run away, and didn't work.
Yeah, that is the case. And right now, low HP AK-47 spike grinds are terrible. I agree, Beta Strap. I agree.
Yeah, neither player opting to check Charlock to see again if maybe a better grind could be had there. I mean, maybe we have a bunch of Axe Knights. Maybe we have Wizards that don't really have much. It's hard to say at this point. I'm still calling for Axe Knight on the spike tile. We haven't even seen Wizards yet, but I don't believe they can be on the spike tile, can they? No.
Axe Knight at the deal.
Wizards.
Yeah, Wizards can't be on the spike tile. And we've already seen that both spike tiles, both Swamp Cave and Hawk's Nest, both have AK-47s.
Hey, maybe we can go for the trifecta and have the AK-47 be on all 3.
Let's talk about the bouncer spot. Now that's interesting. An AK-47 guarded seed. I'm just waiting to see who the bouncer is for the DL for the best dressed man in all the land. I'm thinking he got the police this time. I think he bribed the police for that.
I agree. Now Ursine's going to check the spike tile here, and she's going to see the bad news that it's just another AK-47.
Meaning her efforts in this place is all in vain.
She at least is going to try to make the most of it. She gets one of the hurt mores off. Can she get the second one? Yes.
About 22 to 2400. So right now, MonieurSlime is getting that lead pretty out of hand right now.
Yeah, that lead is starting to widen now for Monsieur, and that this may not bode well for Ursine's chances. At this point, it would take a failed dive, at least one failed dive on Monsieur's part, for Ursine to have a shot at coming back here.
But here's the thing, though. Charlock is to the very far southwest.
Exactly. That's a long ways to get there. You fail that dive, I mean, that's pretty much, depending on how deep that dive is, you're talking about a 10-minute penalty, potentially.
You're in the box for 10 minutes, and you gotta go in. What? Is she gonna say? Uh-oh. We have seen races where somebody saved the princess just to have princess swag, and it cost them a race because one person didn't have a princess, the other did.
Really? So you mean we have like a 3-second race because of Gwaelin? I haven't seen that, but that's crazy.
We've had it last year, actually.
Ah, last year. Gotcha. That's crazy.
No. Oh, but chat saying she may not return. Gwaelin. She might just be having that princess in tow just to have it.
Yeah, the old honeymoon tour.
Now, funny thing is that we do not have Three's Company. This is not a Three's Company seed, from what I can tell.
What is exactly a Three's Company seed?
Three's Company. You save Princess Gwaelin, go straight to the best dressed man in all the land, and then drop off the princess at him.
To the Dragon Lord. I got you, buddy. Oh, I get it.
So right now, looks like Ursine is taking her on a bit of a path and riding the dog. And that lead is still a little over 2,000. And level 15, 1, 2, 28, 24. Ooh. Okay. This is going to get very dicey. I say one more level. See if we can get a little bit more attack power. Other than that, yeah. One more.
Here's the situation. I mean, you're at 125. Let's do some math here. So, to find out how much damage you're doing against DL2, take the amount of attack power that you have, provided you have at least 100, and drop the 1. So that's 25. That's your base. Divide that by 2, round it down. That is your maximum roll. In this case, that's 12. Divide it again round it down, which is 6 1/4, round it down. 6 is your minimum. We have got 12 heal mores in the tank. At 9 average, we're at 108, and you're not going to get doubles. Yeah, we're not ready yet.
I say one more level, and if that HP comes up and if the attack power stays the same, but that HP comes up, we might have a chance.
Yeah, Death Necklace could still be in play, but there's another problem here. Look at that defense. The rule of thumb is that your defense needs to be at 86 if you don't want to see DL2 punching for more than 48. If it's less than 86, they can punch for 49 and up. So
yeah, currently for Slime at 70 defense power, he risks taking a 51 to the face.
That is absolutely right. If it was any lower than that, it'd be 52.
That is true. Slime did get murked out of there, so it gives Ursine at least an opportunity to start closing up that lead a little bit. She's still 2,100 down.
Actually, at 70, it'd be doing 52. Do the math. 70 is 52, 74 is 51, 78 is 80, 82 is 40, or 72 is 50, not 80, or 82 is 50. All right, I'm going to start over. 70 is 52, 74 is 51, 78 is 50, 82 is 49, and 86 is 48. There, I got it right.
There we go. So, yeah, that's a 52 to the face, and that means you can't, with that kind of HP, you're just never safe. You're gonna need a little bit more HP or attack power to make that worth it.
I agree. So 16 could be the number. Plus, we are going to get that stop spell.
But here's the thing. Ursine Ursine might have lucked out and probably get that extra level if the next level does seem to be Sharlock level. So thanks to that HP agility, she does have a little bit more agility to play with, and that large shield could make it so that she can actually handle a smack in the face from our great friend, the best dressed man in all the land.
Yeah, that's true. At 78, yeah, she is definitely in better shape with the defense at 78 right now. I mean, yeah, the reduction is, yeah, it could punch for up to 50 as opposed to 52 on Monsieur's side.
Right now, 97.50 is our next benchmark. So right now, the slow grind is incoming. So everybody in chat, you know what happens when we're doing a grind. Random question of the day: what are you putting into your stomach today? I got a little bit of water next to me.
Yeah, this might be a good time for people to hydrate. Why not?
Oh, looks like chat saying Angel's slacking again. Oh no. So right now, the grind is looking pretty lucrative here, and ooh, 25 hundo and going to grow to 27 hundo by the time this AK goes down.
Again, 9750 is the magic number to level 16. That is right now just under 600 points away, so just over 4 armored knights.
Looking pretty good on the grind, and Ursine's gonna need, from looking at the standpoint right here, Ursine's going to need a bad slime dive and a better dive from her in order for her to win this one.
Oh, absolutely. Not just that, but also, right now, with that experience lead, it could take 2 dives. 2 bad dives.
A bad dive and a half?
Yeah, a bad dive and a half might do it. Sure.
And we don't know what's in Sharlock yet, but we've had Sharlock be the great equalizer. We've had tournament races all throughout its history where Sharlock decided, you were up and you was in the lead, we're going to stop that. And that is where you play against the game. Because if Sharlock says you're not going to win, they'll do everything in its power to say you can't win.
Well, Monsieur is going to get level 16 right now, so this is big here. Will it be the level that puts him over the top? 1 power, 8 speed, 16 HP, 15 MP, and there is the final spell, stop spell. So now, you're 1 MP short from doing 14. But yeah, that attack power, you're still only doing 6 to 13, which means your average 9.5. Again, not likely you're going to get doubles at a 9.5 times 13. Yeah, I think we're still short. I think we need 1 level more.
12,000. Next level incoming. So, more grinding. But right now, that experience lead's about to balloon to about 3,000, though.
There it is. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that agility, though, 81. The agility numbers are crazy. Even, without the agility build for Monsieur, he's got 81.
Yeah, and the interesting part here is that with that HP ballooning out of control, Ursine might be in a bit of a problem because that's looking pretty interesting. MonieurSlime is still going to get smacked around, but I don't think it's Death Necklace yet. If he can get to 129, he has another big stim on HP or MP. He might have a chance. He might be able to pull it out and just call it a day.
The thing is, though, yeah, the defense is what could be a problem for MonieurSlime, is because I don't know if there's another large shield in other than the one that we saw in Rimuldar. Because if there isn't, it's a long, long ways from Rimuldar back to Sharlock. I don't see Monsieur going that far out of his way just to get a large shield.
There might be one in Cantlin, though.
I don't know if there's one in Cantlin. I know we had a silver shield. I know we had a small shield. I don't know about the large, though.
Ursine made it to 15, so she's going to get that stim on HP. But here's the interesting part. Because MonieurSlime has 16 and has that big 8 MP HP boost, it's very possible that he can possibly stay and do the grind longer. And right now, it's still 26,000.
Ooh! Forget the death necklace. He has sold his death necklace.
Look. Oh, that is interesting.
I don't know if I agree with that play. I'm going to tell you why. What if we get another boost in HP, but that attack power flatlines? If that happens, Ursine's back in it.
If that flatlines and Ursine decides, yeah, 17 might, and 17 has a major HP boost with no attack power, she might actually be able to do a thing. But right now, Ursine is going to be. Hold on a second.
Oh, he may be going fairy water strats. That's a viable strategy too.
I don't know about. Oh, my bad. Sherlock's just right there.
Yeah, Sherlock isn't that far away from Cantlin, so MonieurSlime is going to take a dive, at least a peek, to see if he has any shot at it. But this could be a fairy water DL2 fight that we could be seeing. Does 9 to 16 damage, which again is a heck of a lot more than 6 to 13.
First look at the werewolf, and werewolves would hurt. This is looking pretty academic.
Yeah, wolves with hurt, that's not a big deal.
Oh, but here's the park ranger again, and there goes a smack in the face.
Yeah, that 81 agility, just a number.
Right now, he's trying to hero run all the way down.
As Ursine continues to grind on these armored knights, Monsieur's making the dive here, and uh-oh, looky what we have here in Sherlock.
Hello, officer. Did he do something wrong? If so, send him back to start.
Oh, he did something wrong, all right. He's trying to make it, and he's going back to start.
Oh, that is not what you want to see here, because now that grind with Ursine is starting to become a little bit more effective. Oh, never mind.
Oh, try to take it down, trying to reserve her resources after the hurt more, and it didn't pay off. Looks like that armor knight rolled high. Must have been in the 90s. Too bad.
Like running in the 90s?
And yeah, Gwaelin unfortunately goes back because remember, it was a honeymoon tour, and that armor knight cut that honeymoon short.
Well, cut that off, but...
Yeah, cut it off completely. Yeah, right you are.
Yeah, and right now, Beta Strap saying 16 is not a go mode unless you are thinking you're way behind, and that's what Slime is thinking, not knowing that he's ahead.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Monsieur might be thinking he's behind. We know he's ahead, but if these failed dives keep on going, Ursine could sneak in the back door and take this away from him, because Ursine's going to see level 16, and she's probably going to contemplate it, but it wouldn't surprise me if she went for 17.
And, Slime is going to have to fight this one out. This is bad.
Yeah, just going to try to punch his way out of this fight. But here's the thing, red dragons have a lot of HP, anywhere between 80 and 106. Does give 255 points, and down he goes. He's back to jail. No escape from this police officer.
Catch and release program. And yeah, and that's 2 bad dives already.
I mean, the deaths have been early in Sherlock, so they haven't been super ultra detrimental. The problem is, though, is Ursine gaining ground on experience. It's cut to 1,300.
Yeah, and MonieurSlime kind of wised up. He said, I'm not liking this. This level's not strong enough. Let's go back and do the grind. And there goes that advantage.
That is true. Is that Monsieur did cut his losses, so Yeah, Ursign is going to get to within about 1,000, but yep, this is where, I mean, if this is now where luck could come into play, because, you know, if Monsieur swings, you know, if the same thing that happens to Monsieur just happened to Ursign, that could be where the problems lie. But, you know, here's another thing. Ursign's just about out of resources, so she's going to have to escape Hawk's Nest soon and have to refill, and that'll give Monsieur some time to just build it back up again.
Yeah, it's 1,200 right now, and it's just gonna be one of those where the ebb and flow of experience. It's gonna take another dive, a bad dive from Monsieur to be, I don't know, a chance for Ursign.
I agree. It's still going to take another bad dive for Monsieur, and Ursign has to have more or less a perfect dive at this point, as Ursign will use the last Hurt More in the tank, connects on the hit, and down it goes.
She's gonna go and exit out, and is intercepted by the Dutch Oven.
Was able to escape it this time. Next level, by the way, is at 12,000 points. 1125 away is MonieurSlime.
Yeah, while 9750 for Ursign to get to her level 16 for that consideration level. So right now, Slime is looking pretty decent, and Ursign's going to go back and go to the Ramada at Cantlin.
Yeah, she's just one Armor Knight away from level 16.
And right now, if I was Slime, I have a small shield. I'm not feeling too comfortable going down there. I would try to see if I can find that large shield in Pronto.
Agreed. But, again, it's a long ways to Vermildarn, and I didn't see a large shield in Cantlin. I mean, I could be wrong, but I didn't see a large shield in Cantlin.
Tilo saying strength agility is worth about one extra successful run per dive. So that run chance could be the difference maker.
Oh, absolutely. She may take a chance on 16.
And if she steals it on 16 because of just the build alone, well, there's going to be some contention among the community saying, do you go strength HP or strength agility?
That's to each their own, I'd say, Sinister.
Very good point.
And we're about to have level 16 for Ursign. Monsieur needs just 2 more Armored Knights to get to level 17, and there is level 16 for Ursign right here. So she's going to see, she's got 103 HP, so she can survive 2 rolls provided that the heal mores are good, but you can see just 13 heal mores. The agility is fine. The DP right now 49 is what she can get punched for.
Yeah, I'd say she's gonna want to stick around and do more. She's considering it. I don't think this is a good level for her.
No, and you can't use the Death Necklace either because you just simply don't have enough HP. You want to have about 130. Yeah, she's going to go again. But here comes level 17 for Monsieur with the numbers of 0, 1, 9, and 6.
Oh, that's not good at all. Level 18 possible here.
Yeah, level 18, because we're now at 14. We're now at 14 heal mores with 5 left in reserves. So, yeah, you do the math. It's still not there.
It's still not there, and Ursign is going to probably realize that, and she's still 2,000 down, but she's going to be cutting into that lead if MonieurSlime is going to go and, again, hit a brick wall. I think right now it's going to be whether or not MonieurSlime is going to be taking the gamble and trying to use the fairy water strats versus grinding out that level 18. If that was me and I was in MonieurSlime's case, I say keep going. 17's not strong enough yet.
Gambit pointing out, chat, Death Necklace would have been nice for Monsieur. Now, I totally agree, because, again, if he gets another big HP boost, like with no MP and no attack, that Death Necklace, could have put him over the top.
That could have put him over the top, and that would have been That would have been 18-9.
And here he goes again. He's going back to Sherlock. He's trying again at 17.
This is going to be very bad. Ooh,
there's our friend, the Axe Knight. And then there's our other friend, the police, and escapes on that 82 agility.
He gets away, but here's the thing. He cannot afford to get smacked. Right now, he's still in the 52 land of 51, I believe, or 52.
Well, let's see. 82 is 49. 78 is, yep, you are correct, 51.
Yeah, so MonieurSlime can take maybe 2 bad hits before heal more, and he may get a double, but he's got to make sure that he keeps every bit of those resources, because right now he cannot afford to waste any of them on this dive.
The problem is this top floor of Sherlock is riddled with the fun police, and who knows what the bottom floors might have.
And remember, Dutch ovens are still in the cards, so if the Dutch ovens come in and say, we need some slime on our pizza, yeah, that's about it. And this
Stonemans, remember, they've got sleep.
We have seen that before. We have seen Stonemen say, yeah, you're going to bed, and they stay asleep and get punched in the mouth repeatedly.
Absolutely. Here's Ursine out of resources. I'll go back to Cantlin to refill. There's the Stoneman ambush, but no sleep.
He gets away. So right now, MonieurSlime's dive this time around a little bit more productive.
Uh-oh. Again, gets a break.
He catches a break. That's a 50% sleep chance, so it's a coin flip.
Yeah, he's been lucky twice, as we have the stats on the screen there for the Stoneman. And there's another one. No ambush this time.
Yeah, no ambushes, but he's going down the hallway. There's
the Dutch ovens! There's the Dutch ovens, but we've got ourselves a fairy flute.
That's we're not dealing with you, we're gonna go. So Ursine might be taking the chance at fairy water as well?
Yeah, and, she's 780 away. She might do this at level 17 because, she's not that far away from 12,000. But right now, Monsieur has the advantage. I wouldn't say he's in the catbird seat just yet because this fight could go totally wrong for him.
And there's a werewolf down below. He's pretty harmless at this point.
Yeah, wolves, unless they have something that we don't know about, not really much of a worry, these werewolves.
Dutch oven again.
Again, gotta use that fairy flute to assure that we escape, because if we don't escape, yeah, that Hurtmore is gonna really burn us.
And she's taking the gamble at 16.
Yeah, she'll get 17 on the way down, which means she's not gonna get that extra heal more.
She's probably not trying to rely on that extra heal much. I think she's trying to dive and win it right here.
You certainly can't fault her for that. She thinks she is behind. She is behind, but right now, Monsieur can win it right here. Ooh, this werewolf got given a little bit of problem. I mean, at least they only have herd, so they're not doing that much damage. 82, just a number.
Yeah, not what you want to see there. And let's check the bouncer. On the bouncer tile, we have... Oh, disappointment.
I called the shot, though. Axe Knight on the spike tile, so I got that one right.
Now, if this was me, I might take a chance with this Axe Knight. It's far more lucrative.
Oh, for grinding. Absolutely. So now, nope, he's going to go right to the fight. Going to talk with the Dragonlord first. Going to use an herb. Here he goes. He needs to say no.
Yeah, best dressed man in all the land, gonna offer him half the world. He'll be called a fool, and here we go.
Hey, MonieurSlime saying no deal to that offer. Now he wants to see stop spells, but he sees the hurt more.
And another.
And now it's gonna be time to use those herbs and hope for stop spell, but he's
not
getting his. Yep, he's not getting his wish. It's 75-25 on Hurtmore versus stop spell.
Give him another.
Oh, you haven't been thrashed enough yet, eh?
Give him another. And now he hits him in the face.
Yeah, the problem is you're not defense breaking the Dragonlord unless you're at 90 defensive power. But down it goes. He needs the first strike in the worst way, and he gets it.
Fairy water first off. That is 13. That's fire to the face.
Oh, is he going to gamble? He's not going to gamble. He's not going to go for the double. All right. 9 to 16 gets a 15. That's a good roll. He's up to 28.
28. Ooh, there's that hit.
Big punch there. All right. And that's the min roll, 37.
Yeah, this is looking like a disaster dive here.
It's hard to say at this point. Ken going for the fairy water is for 14. That takes him up to 51.
Another Hillmore, 51 right now, so he's still got a lot to go. And if his swings don't strike true, he's going to be out of it.
62 and has 10 Hillmores left in the tank. This is going to be very close. 150 to 165. There's 11. That takes him up to 73.
Now down to 6 Hillmores.
More than that.
8, my bad.
73, 81. Won't get the double here. So far, no doubles in this fight for MonieurSlime. Right, next roll is 10. Takes him up to 91.
It's going to be dicey.
It's going to be close. And there is 8 more for 99. Again, still can't get any doubles here.
Dragon Lord doing his due diligence.
There's 111. With 5 Hillmores left to go, make it 4. Whoa, there's the minimum 117. And again, has to use a Hillmore. No doubles. Doubles are non-existent in this fight. I have a chance here. 125. Not anymore.
And another swing. Hey, ooh.
There's the big one. 136. This is going to be oh so close, ladies and gentlemen.
2 bad rolls, and that's all it's going to take.
All right, next one for 9 at 145. He has 2 shots left at least. It's 150 to 165. Ooh, there's a low roll. 154 is not enough. He has a chance to survive this. 160 is not enough. He's going to get it. And MonieurSlime had just enough in the tank.
Oh my God! This man literally at the edge of your seat. Get your GGs in chat.
Wow. Had 48 left, went for the punch. It could have rolled her up to 51. Didn't get the 51, and with 169, MonieurSlime is going to move on to the play-in race. Boy, that was close at the end. I mean, he had at least 161. That Dragon Lord did.
Oh, that is crazy. This is what you live for sometimes. Games like them.
Now, that closing triple was what MonieurSlime needed because he never had a double that entire fight. If that rolls higher than that, he does not win that fight. And Ursine still has a chance. And Ursine's made it now to the basement of Charlock.
Yeah, she's at the basement, but she's lost it. She didn't lose her resource yet.
Yeah, she hasn't lost any resources yet. She used, what she could. And there's level 17 now.
Yeah, that could have been hers.
Well, we'll see how this plays out. If she wins the fight, yeah, that could have been hers. But we'll see what happens. She's still got to get there first.
We're gonna see if we can get Slime into for interview.
Absolutely, man. What a race between these two. MonieurSlime pretty much had the lead wire to wire. A couple of bad dives, though, gave Ursine the chance to get back into it, but the third time indeed ended up being the charm at level 17. So now let's see what happens with Ursine as she makes it to the Dragon Lore fight, starting with a 41. There's the attack. Just has 1 herb left. And uses a hurt more, which you don't want to see. 63. Stop spell hype for Ursine. Next attack. That's enough. She
There you
needs
go.
She needs this first strike in the worst way possible. She doesn't get it.
Oh, Dragon Lord said, we've already had enough of those. Let's hit you right quick.
Yeah, bad. That is just unfortunate right there for her son. So she's gonna go for the fairy water. Start off with 11.
Hello, Slime. Your journey has ended. That was a nail biter. How you holding?
There's 25 now for Ursign, but she's in big trouble. She needs doubles, or it's not gonna happen. With 111, that's gonna be a tough sell.
Don't know if we can hear. Slime at all.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I had my actual headset mic muted.
Boy, you pulled it off by the skin of your teeth there. Congratulations, Slime.
Thanks. That felt like the trilliest thing I think I've ever played.
Well, another low roll on the attack. Okay, 54, maybe. She's gonna go for the double. Yeah, she can do the double.
That's right, because she can only get hit for 49 right now, so she does have it.
That's huge. 67. She needed that. All right, she's in the clear. Now it's all attacks from here. 78. We'll get to you in just a moment. We are watching the fight now for Ursign. All right, next attack. That takes her to 90. Can't chance it on the 46 there.
Another bad hit by the Dragon Lord. This could be a thing.
No, 98. Nope. And if it would have been a punch, would have had a chance, but no dice. Alright, up to 110. Remember, we need at least 161, because 160 wasn't enough. Next hit for 7, 117. Oh, this is going to come down to the wire again. Next one for 8, 125. High roll, unfortunately. She's down to 2 heal mores. Now has 135. Boy, this is going to be so close.
Yeah, if she loses this one here, she
might just wave the white flag. There's 143, and this is going to be her last heal more. She needs big rolls on both of these. All right, next one, 152. 162 is enough! And Ursign gets it. That triple, MonieurSlime, got you the win. You don't get that triple. She beat you.
Yeah, she beat you because those 2 bad dives that you did early, she was grinding. So yeah, I would say you got all. Charlotte decided to bless you today, good sir.
Wow. Let's take a look at Dragon Lord. Did he have 161 or did he have 162? Let's put up his numbers here. Let's find out what he had. 162 just had the right number right there. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. It came down to that final turn. And Slime, that triple you needed, you had just a few HP left to spare. Got you what you needed to win the match. Unbelievable. Wow.
Okay. Well, that's one less match you got to take care of, man.
Yeah, when the second one didn't hit there, I was like, oh no. This is bad time. But yeah, very fortunate on that triple. Overall, I felt like this might have been the trolliest scene I've played in a very long time. Just with all the slept in Rex and here's some DL2 breath for you, and no HP to deal with it. Yeah, and then not finding Garenham till late. If someone finds that, if Ursign found that earlier than I, it's a massive advantage, I think.
No, you found it first, so you had here's the thing, you had the advantage pretty much wire to wire in terms of both exploration and experience. The only thing that enabled Ursign to get back into this race is that you dove at level 16. When you had 2 failed attempts, Ursign got to within 1,000 experience points of you, but then you made the decision to go on level 17, that little bit of extra stats that you needed, and it was just enough for you to make it work.
Yeah, I felt like in retrospect, maybe this could have been done at 16, but it would have been required some very fortunate rolls for sure. But yeah, having seen the number of red dragons I did in the first 2 dives, this isn't going to happen. So made a decision to go back, even though I knew that cost me a bunch of time.
Technically, you could have done it at 16 because Ursine dove about 800 points away from level 17. She got to level 17 on the way to the fight, but that's one less heal more that she had to work with.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know that I spent any heal mores the whole trip down on the final dive, which is incredibly fortunate, especially given that it came down to the triple.
Yes, you and Ursine on the dive to get to the Dragon Lord fight burned off no resources. You had all your resources intact. But yeah, that was the thing. You had no doubles at all, before that closing triple there. I think you had one where you had 48 and you decided to play it safe there. And again, you don't get that triple, you don't win this race. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, for sure. And so the other thing I was worried about during that fight was, I see Ursine's got a large shield. I didn't find one, and I didn't spend. I checked all the Sherlock things, but I could get hit for 51. That's problematic.
There was only one, to our knowledge, only one large shield that was in Rimmildar.
Makes sense. I basically skipped that town once I had keys.
Hey, Ursine, you made it. Your journey has ended. Heartbreaker, though. Had MonieurSlime not got that triple, you would have had one less race to deal with. How you holding, girl?
I'm okay. I thought I was behind the whole race. The reason I got the princess is I was just going to do Three's Company at the end because I thought he'd beat me by a million times.
No. So you were going for the Three's Company there. And yeah, that would have been nice, except one problem. The AK-47 decided that you would attack low, it would roll high, and that would just quell those plans away. So... But yeah, you closed the gap on Slime because he decided to take some chances on level 16. But twice he got caught by the fun police and twice he got sent back. And that caused him to go back to the grind for level 17. You got to within 1,000 points of Slime's experience points. But by that time, the lead was just too large. And yeah, it came down for both of you to that last attack because you got it on the... You had 162, as you can see, he had 162. You nailed it right on the nose, Ursine. One less HP on that final attack, you wouldn't have made it. But yeah, that triple that Slime got at the end, he doesn't get that triple, it's you who ends up in the winner's circle today, Ursine. It was a good race.
Very much so, and I can't deny it. That race was... maybe it was a masterpiece. I was in awe because you kept fighting to the bitter end.
Thanks, and GG's, Mr. Slime. Sorry. But yeah, good job on the triple. So yeah, I felt behind the whole match. So
yeah, GG's and me as well. I didn't find Garenham, and then I realized, again, yet another mapping mistake. Just keep going straight at the, turn right at the bottom, and there it is. I think that had the armor, and when that was in, I was like, ooh, this isn't good.
I was right there with you. That was the last one I found as well.
Yep, and that was kind of another key there. I mean, think if Ursine finds Garenham quick, and you would have found it when you did, could have been a different story altogether yet again. I mean, a lot of things. I mean, you can't point to one thing or another that determine who won this race. This was anybody's race all the way. It's just that Slime got a little bit luckier than you did tonight.
Indeed, and an interesting thing is random DWR is a mistress. She sometimes says who wins and who loses based off of that Sherlock dive. So, with that being said, though, Slime, you got one less race to deal with. Ursine, you got a very tall order to go with. You got a last chance race coming up shortly. And what's going to be your mindset to get the top spot, to make your way into that play-in race?
Practice this next couple weeks and just try to figure out the best I can. And if I don't win, it's still a fun tournament. I like the play-in race because at least I get to play 6 races instead of 5.
There you go. But hey, GG to both of you. A very fine race this afternoon. I have no further questions. Do you have any further questions, Sinister?
To our racers, any last things you want to say before we give it the shutdown?
GG's to Ursine. It was a good race. Sounds like it'll be fun to watch back and count all the deaths to verify that it was indeed, what was it, 57 or something. But no, thanks to everyone behind the scenes again for putting this together and volunteering and looking forward to the plan.
Yes, same. Thank you for everybody behind the scenes, and yes, GG again to you again, Slime. And yeah, it was a good race. So good luck on getting in for your next race.
Thanks. Hopefully we run into each other again in that play-in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a race in just under 2 hours. It'll be Centroid versus Tesla. One will be trying to go for the last chance while the other is playing for a play-in race. So, LZ Cards, give us the send-off.
All right, so for our runners this afternoon, MonieurSlime and ursinedasyure, please make sure you give them both a follow. For our tracker, Angel FM, for our restreamer, Gambit017, and for my commentator partner, Sinister, I'm LZ Cards Fan 23. We will see you later tonight for another exciting round of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Tournament. So long, everybody.
Take care and stay hydrated.